So what we've done with the iPray app is we've taken the 1662 Book of Common Prayer, we've integrated that with the 1922 lectionary readings, chosen for their complement to the church calendar. And as you notice here, we have midday and compline prayers, not originally in the 1662. We've taken those from the 1962 Canadian Book of Common Prayer. Now let's start from the top as we discuss functionality of iPray. You'll notice here, fifth Tuesday in Lent. This is a description of the church season in which we find ourselves. Let us suppose, however, that you are unfamiliar with this particular church season. Merely click on the description, and lo and behold, you can read about the season of Lent or whatever other season you may find yourself in, and then X out once you have read. Next to this description, you'll notice the button Calendar. Click on Calendar, and you can now navigate through the calendar year with the church calendar year overlaying. And so let us suppose we wanted to go to the 24th of June, which happens to be the feast day of St. John the Baptist. Merely press on the date, click Go to Day, and it will load for us the order for evening prayer daily throughout the year. You'll notice at the top of this next toolbar, morning, midday, evening, compline. These will automatically queue for you to the time of day. This is because iPray is a smart app. If we were in the morning, morning prayer would queue. If we were at 12 noon, midday prayer would queue. If we were at roughly 4 o'clock or after, evening prayer would queue. If we were at 7 p.m. or later, compline would queue. And this all resets each midnight. Notice here on the left, as we now move into the actual prayers themselves, artwork. We have chosen for each and every season of the year, each and every different kind of office, artwork that corresponds to that church season. Beautiful artwork from the rich traditions through the Christian millennia. Let's now talk about the functionality of praying through the prayers themselves. And you'll notice that in this particular prayer, it enters straight into the verse from Ezekiel, when the wicked man turneth away from his wickedness, and so on. Let us suppose that you were a first-time user and needed a bit more instruction. We'll merely go to the settings page, and where it says show rubrics, the rubrics being those instructions that would guide you and help you and assist you, turn those on. These rubrics are taken straight from the 1662 Book of Common Prayer. Press Done. And now you will notice, when we scroll down, a text in red that says, at the beginning of evening prayer, the minister shall read with a loud voice, and so on. This demonstrates the context in which these prayers would traditionally be read and prayed in the actual church. You, of course, because this is a smart app on your iPhone, can take it with you wherever you might go. Now we've broken it up both vertically and horizontally. Turning the page, we come to the Lord's Prayer. And as we make our way through, the Psalter reading is automatically cued here from the Coverdale Psalter. This is a Psalter common to the prayer book tradition, one that we are very familiar with, those who are familiar with the prayer book tradition. And then when we come to our lectionary readings for the day, you will notice that, again, because iPray is a smart app, it brings the scripture reading, both chapter and verse, is automatically cued straight from the authorized King James Version Bible. You can read to the bottom where it says "Hear into the lesson," and then the canticle that corresponds to that follows. This one being the Magnificat, and so on. This will be true for morning prayer and evening prayer, both of the offices which include daily, regular scripture readings. Additionally, you will notice that at the top, previously when we were in Lent, there was a purple banner across the top. And you will now notice that because we are now in a feast day, the feast day of St. John the Baptist, there is a gold banner across the top. The liturgical colors change as the seasons change with the Smart app.